Welcome to the AP Human Geography Central Channel. Today, we're diving into AP Human Geography topic 5.11 called Challenges of Contemporary Agriculture. This video will cover the challenges surrounding agricultural innovations, such as biotech, GMOs, and aquaculture, and their debates on sustainability, biodiversity, and resource use. Understanding these issues sharpens our perspective on how food systems are influenced by individual choices, from urban farming to fair trade practices and global concerns like food insecurity, weather, and policy impacts. Buckle up for an insightful journey into changing food production practices. Biotechnology, GMOs, and aquaculture are making waves in food production innovation, but they come with debates. Are these methods genuinely sustainable, or do they sacrifice long-term environmental health for immediate benefits? Let's explore both sides and understand what's at stake for our future. GMOs, living organisms with modified genetics, aren't new. Selective breeding has been around for ages. Today, genetic manipulation tackles pests and boosts crop yields, but it's a global debate. From cheaper food to bans in Europe, there are continued arguments for and against GMO usage. 97% of soybeans in Brazil use biotech, a boon for their economy. Not everyone embraces genetic engineering. Critics highlight its impact on biodiversity, arguing that reduced plant variety could have dire ecological consequences. Did you know herbicide-resistant crops can increase chemical use, affecting soil fertility and clean water? While biotech solutions like drought-tolerant seeds sound promising, they're also expensive and spark debates about resource equity. Let's dig deeper into their environmental costs and potential. Aquaculture, or fish farming, has revolutionized seafood production by ensuring consistent supply. But here's the catch. Water pollution, fish waste, and antibiotic use raise environmental and health concerns. Does fish farming truly balance economic gain with ecological care? Ever heard of eating local? Movements like CSA, buying farm shares, and urban farming turn communities into hubs for sustainable, locally sourced food. Whether it's a farmer's market or rooftop garden, these efforts strengthen local economies and reduce environmental footprints. Organic farming skips synthetic chemicals, focusing on natural solutions to protect soil and ecosystems. Ever noticed organic products' price differences at the store? Next time you shop, think about how healthier farming choices influence costs and long-term sustainability. Fair trade levels the playing field, ensuring farmers get fair compensation. Meanwhile, value-added crops like cheese from milk or chocolate from cocoa boost farmers' earnings and meet consumer demand. These practices marry equity and economics seamlessly. Did you know income levels often dictate diets, with higher income groups consuming more animal protein? Recent shifts like plant-based diets are altering agriculture, resource use, and global food demand. These trends shape a dynamic food future. Food insecurity affects millions globally, disrupting consistent meals due to poor access. In 2018, over 700 million faced severe food insecurity, including 40 million in the US. Why are so many impacted, and how can we address this pressing challenge? Food distribution issues, extreme weather, and sprawling suburbs worsen food insecurity. Did you know U.S. farmland has shrunk as cities expanded? Striking a balance between urbanization and preserving agricultural land is vital for a stable food system. Imagine growing food but struggling to store or transport it. Poor infrastructure globally means food often spoils or can't reach those in need. How do these logistical hurdles affect food accessibility and economic stability? Bigger farms often mean lower costs per unit. Mass production helps large operations invest in technology and efficiency, challenging smaller farms to keep pace. Costco is an excellent example of economy of scale, buying large quantities of goods in bulk, which allows them to sell products at lower prices to customers due to the reduced per-unit cost associated with large-scale purchasing. Subsidies, trade agreements, and regulations heavily shape what farmers grow and how. Most U.S. farm subsidies go toward large-scale corn, soybean, and wheat production, raising questions about priorities like exports versus food security. Take a moment to observe global undernourishment rates. Which regions suffer most and what factors contribute to their struggles with hunger? This data reveals stark realities we must address. Food deserts are areas with limited access to nutritious groceries, often tied to poverty and inequality. Over 23 million Americans live in these zones with rural and urban divides. Exploring solutions to food deserts is key to ensuring healthy food for all.